My mother would let me. I would make her proud. My experiments can't be completed until you brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh?
I presume you're bothering
It's just
me
as
for
well.
a good
I
reason.
doubt your combat prowess is super valuable in a real battle anyway.
Who's that?
Well, what? Huh.
Over here! Skyrim!
Alrighty.
I'm a spy. Master El... My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. My mind is on my... It's We're made up of... Yet if only... You ask why I'm so... I was... If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud. Now is it too close, giant?
The Imperialists think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
I know you. Where was it? Oh,
Welcome to Riften.
you were getting something
Yeah,
for me.
unfortunately, however, if you... Excellent. See if you can drop in on this dealer of poison and convince him to close down his operation permanently.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Muriel. You're
Good journey.
welcome in Riften, as long as you continue.
Need a drink? You go
laws.
to the BM bar. Stay out of the ragged.
Out of my way.
Stay out
The
of
son of the
ragged-
Jarl has
come
no
to gloat,
time for
have we?
idle conversation.
Poke
with
fun of the
travelers.
Jarl's youngest son.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. What if I did it like
As Riften's
this?
steward, I'm afraid I can provide any
What are you doing?
those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grelod.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grelod. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
You really shouldn't. Sadly, yes. Even the townsfolk have taken to calling her Grelod the Kind. Her very existence has... Grelod runs this orphanage because she's old and set in her ways and doesn't know any other. But I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grelod hates visitors. I'm sorry, but the children aren't up for adoption right now. You should...
How long does it take to get to that exit? God, this is a fucking maze. That's annoying, that is. How the hell do I get anywhere here?
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Well done. And it would seem... Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
Alright.
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about? Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions. Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test. I've seen a lot of thieves
You're not talking
come
about
and go,
gold and
but
blue
I've
iron.
never seen anyone
Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
Of course you can buy me a drink. This recruit possesses
didn't
an
need to say a
aptitude for
word,
our line of
but
work.
I heard you loud
so
and
let him
clear.
prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up.
There
with
we
a
go.
new outfit.
Tanelia, that's the one you need to speak to. To sell loads of stolen stuff.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. That's not how things work around here. The guild depends. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, the guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it cut. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge
So
cone
these
of
are the
smoke.
side, quotation marks, main quests. The main quest is actually about the dragon and talking to Delphine and all that, dealing with the dragons. And the lower quests are just picking up people's groceries and stuff.
I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery. which would cut into her profits. We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Gold. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arangoth and bring in a huge payout. Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Oh, I could just take this stuff, can I?
Hey, let's talk a second. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Yeah, I'll do a bit of pickpocketing, but then again, that's a lot of money. It's not actually a lot of money, but I could level it up fast enough if I did it.
Need any more pickpocket training? You just... let me know. What are you doing that for?
Are you stuck?
Don't even think about it. You're making waves around here.
Ow.
You're making waves around here. It was on a job. I was. Vex just tells me to run. So I did. Are you kidding me? Vex lost them and me? I ran. And I ran. Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in. Drenched in sweat. Well, I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself. I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire. I'll point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have the whole guild to answer to. Hey, how's it going? Need pickpocket training?
I would like some, but
Come back and see.
not right now.
You know you're supposed to be in here right now. You're not really... You know you're not supposed to be in... here right now. You know you're not supposed to be in here right now. You're not really... You know you... You're not
God
really...
damn. Doesn't even budge.
You know you... You're not really allowed... You know you're not supposed to be in here right now. You're not... You know... You're not... You know... You're not... If you want to be a master pickpocket like me, I can get you there. Come back and see me if you ever need pickpocket training.
Come, I'll show you what I know.
I'd like some more archery, but...
I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We were doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at... I just wanted a little excitement. I hooked up with... Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone. I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. He introduced me to Gallus, and you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret. The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar.
I need a lot more money. Would it be tempting to just cheat and get a fuck ton of money so I can just train loads of abilities?
You could always pick up some training from Delvin.
I joined up with them. Small clan, maybe 20 men. Don't get me wrong. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed. We raided a caravan one spring. They didn't put up much of a fight. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek. No, we usually let them go. I refused to. Luckily, I had made some... We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our... I left his head on a pike and never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did. You could have just asked.
He's already caught you, so you can get away with pickpocketing these guys. You just can't do it more than once after you've done it.
Yeah.
Got caught.
Let's have a minute. What do you want? Oh, it's a pleasure.
This better be important. I'm quite busy. I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it. I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way. This better be important. I'm quite busy.
If you need pickpocket training, just let me know.
Wanted to say something. Pull up a chair, my friend. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested. I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honor. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. Made a great... It's where a client pays you to get arrested. And you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of break. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to... well, to kill someone. Either way, the trick was in the escape. That's where... well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own. And the last jailbreak I attempted failed. After that, I promised myself I'd never... I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth. As killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Pickpocket training. I
I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk. My father told me he found me as a young boy. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth. No one does. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the... Perhaps. They could be, but if not, if they actually means... Actually, thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed. I appreciate that. Be seeing you.
Ah, Thieves Guild discovered. Shortcut to it. Right you are.
Aye.
It's a shame I don't have my own personal chest. Just the guild chest.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very... I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again. For a small fee. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all... At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking... Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Nerowen, and Vic... Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
See, those are good. Yeah. I think I'm still wearing actually the necklace. Yeah, I am, so I should get a better deal. Value 7, and if I take this necklace off.
Until next time. Until... Welcome to the cozy little... Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Still value 7.
Then, if you're looking for extra... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Sure you do, love. See, this is the stolen stuff I can finally sell. She's only got so much gold there, like the rest. It's a good thieving set, that's for sure.
Till next, stick to the rules and you'll... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Now. If you'll excuse me.
Was I not wearing a hood before? What's the quest item? That's why. Oh no, that's what I was wearing before.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild. And two, then we understand. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a... Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind... If you want my opinion, I'd say it's... You can get out there and start making a name for it. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin. I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. Pretty simple. Break into a house, grab a specific... The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary? Good. Here's what you need to do. Steal anything worth talking about? Who's asking? Not it. He came nosing around Riften a while back, making a lot of noise about me. He was persuaded to leave before he found me. Funny. I'd have thought she would have gone back to him by now. She came through a while ago. Wanted to know where she could get her hands on something about it. I told her it was a bad idea. That she wasn't cut out for what'd be necessary, but... So, I gave her some advice. Pointed her towards Hobbs Vault. Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover... I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless... Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit is a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Woo! Teleportation.
If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tanelia is the best fence around. And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills. Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin door. And when the coin dried up, we had the best of everything down here. The only way this place will ever return to its glory days is if we can finish these extra jobs. The Flagon was once a city beneath the city. We had our own smith, our own alchemist. If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again. Get the job done and get back alive. That's all there is to it.
I don't know about the others. The Flagon used... last few years have been... Now that you... I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd... I'm told they're the ravings of a man. It's said to be spread across 4 Then we have... In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. Only rumors. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard. Recently, a woman was found. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments. And Arendel's
All eyes
scribbling
are
in
on
his
you,
journals.
lads. Don't disappoint us.
All right, then.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Steal anything worth talking about?
Win your fight. Living lying to my face isn't gonna win you any favors with... On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off. See, that kind of attitude. So, if you've got the nerve, look around you. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'd be lucky if you... Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose. Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries aren't Goth hired to train killers. Just ask our poor little Vex. If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labor, I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. Years ago, the guild used to have a foot when things started going downhill around here. It wasn't long before we lost what we depend on. By doing these extra jobs and putting some fear into the people, we can take back the... Thanks to Maven Blackbriar, we still have some pull in Riften. But get arrested in Whiterun, and you'll be top. If we gain the confidence of someone very influential who lives there by doing a unique job for them, we'll be able to... The only way we get that special job is by doing smaller ones in those cities. I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs, the ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex. Most of the establishments in Skyrim, your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls feel like doing a bit of writing. You need to bloody well get your priorities straight if you want to make it round here. Need some gold? Good. My clients are getting in paid. Sometimes we just like to remind the city that we mean business. So it's simple, right? Almost steal from anywhere in the hold, and you even get to keep everything you stole. Good. Here's your assignment.
That sounds like a bad job.
Welcome to the cozy little... Oh, a bit of
See, that's
this,
quite
a bit
cool.
of
Still
that.
fun. There's much more fun quests than others. Right.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
I don't care if you're best buddies with the Guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try. The last person... What? You still think it's funny? Oh yeah, I think so too. You're pretty smart. Hey, here. Have one on the house. I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. All right then.
All eyes are on you, lad. don't disappoint us.
So, you're Brynjolf's new
You
protege,
watch yourself
eh?
on that island.
Pull up
Looks
a
like
seat.
much to me.
Have a drink.
Hmm.
Time to end this.
Someone there?
There's more people here. Still.
Sure have mercy on you!
Can't hide from me.
I'm not trying to hide, I'm trying to find you.
What was that? Thought I heard...
What was that?
Leave. I hate this bloody maze. Oh, let's just go here. No idea where I'm going. I know this place. There's no reason to go here.
Huh?
This was the secret way that I want to go. because that has the more straightforward exit and entrance to the Guild of Thieves.
A lot of people are I'll show you what I know.
Tempting.
If you ever need more practice with the bow, just grab me.
Need something? Need something?
Need something? Need something? Need something?
Yeah, you're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too.
Oh, I didn't want to go that way. Back and forth, back and forth. Just want to get out. Big old Places Thieves Guild. Must be one of the biggest places in the game. This is where I wanted to go.
Careful.
That's more like it.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
She has quite a lot of stuff, doesn't she? Right then, I will come back to this another time.